probably 10, 15 years ago, I played it again. I played it all the way through, and it was really, really fun. Good game. Anyway, we find ourselves inside the church once again. It is... yeah, we're... Oh, hang on, we gotta switch over to disco. Oop, I thought I did this, but I guess not. Alright. So, yes, this has been an interesting situation. So we've agreed to take on a task to come inside this church because there's a group of young people who are making some sort of electronic music who want to turn this place into a music venue. However, there are two occupants inside the church. One is what we call the Crab Man, who lives in the ceiling of this building, and strangely, there's like kind of a part of this building that has like a silent, yeah, kind of like space in the middle. It's kind of a House of Leaves situation. It's very interesting. And that leads us to our second occupant, who is this this person here, who is the programmer from one of the games that we discovered in the cursed commercial area earlier on in the game, who's researching that particular spot, as they believe that it's related to the failure of the game itself. So, without getting too into the weeds on it, you're welcome to check out the VOD on YouTube. Because I believe it went up this morning, maybe yesterday. I think it was this morning, though. Yeah, we're kind of just putting around. Ooh, there's a thing over here, though. What's this? It came from the stained glass window. It still has letters on it, too. Okay. I guess I should probably putt around here a little bit more. I was really, really interested, probably unsurprisingly, at the Crab Man that came from the ceiling. I probably didn't give this enough of a proper look. I'm just seeing this, like, you see in the top left corner, there's like a jacket or some sort of cloth hanging. I immediately want to pick it up, even though I don't even know if we can get all the way up there. This is turning quickly into a an adventure game, in that we need to pretty much take everything that's not nailed down. Isn't that the old saying? Anyways, the other kind of bit of data that we gleaned from the woman over here was that apparently the people who, these fine young folks who are trying to open the venue here, allegedly are up to no good themselves, and we didn't get the whole story. So I think that's probably what we'll open our investigation up with today. We are running low on time. It is worth noting it is already 10 p.m. In the game, which is, I think we have till maybe 2 a.m. if I recall correctly. We'll pop in there soon, but let's talk to
Hello
her
again.
first. Now, the girl looks up at you for a moment before turning back to work. Okay, we can't do anything until we get more empathy. I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
To the cops.
What about you?
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Okay, I'll ask later about this.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Okay, so I've got a quest to interrogate further at some point. Alright, let's pop in here. This is kind of where we need to, These folks are great.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Have we tried this one? Well, we can get another check on this. Okay, interesting. I thought that we needed to do another logic thing, but... what's the deal with Egghead?
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
Yeah, this hardcore music. What's the master of ceremonies? The MC?
You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Interesting, sire. A bit like you then. An MC for short.
How do you communicate?
Well, he's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Have you ever really talked to him?
Yeah, sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his centre, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
True.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself. I get it. He's a puzzle.
I'm gonna try this roll here again.
A number of things don't add up.
Let's go.
Let's take a look.
I don't know why we got to re-roll that. We definitely tried that last time, but maybe we changed some inventory or something, some clothes. I don't know. We'll take it. Yo, Goat Brush. Egghead is the best. I'm a big fan of the Egghead back here. Just jamming. Just going hard.
How about gather around, kids?
Okay.
The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you.
Gather around, kids.
The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned.
I like that he has a large head as well.
Their would-be leader is less amused.
Ooh. Sometime in the past, I'm not sure when and where, a betrayal was involved. Fell sick, became the shadow that you see now. Before that, a reason to believe I was a police detective. Yeah, let's do it. Let's play it up.
But you still are.
It's good enough in this job to be awarded the rank of lieutenant. Your friend too. Could have been captain. Imagine that.
What happened?
Ooh. I happened. Disco happened.
I've been trying to say we need the next step in dance music to happen fast.
Shut it.
What? I have. I've said that.
Now, obviously, that might as well have been 1,000 years ago. But there's still some detective left in me.
The young speed freak is silent. He senses something is wrong.
Ooh, do we push? I feel like we don't want to throw Suna under the bus, but then again, yeah, let's push. This isn't the makings of a club, it's a tent full of laboratory manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
Point at the speaker.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Oh, this is crazy. Where is his friend? Did he lose his friend?
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker. You only have one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
Well, he's got no headphones. Wouldn't a cell need a headphones to spin tape?
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
I know you pawned them, likely for lab equipment and drug ingredients.
I'm sorry, but there is no lab equipment and no drug ingredients.
About the Nosafed, huh?
He said it was for his nose. What more do you want?
Alright, distilled water, cornerstone of clean lab.
And of all cellular-based life. What's your point, Lawbringer?
The ether. Good forget it. Good for getting acting agent out of a solution.
Make up your mind. First it's the sweat, then it's the ether.
He smiles nervously. I think we got him. There's no need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
Come on, that's...
Against the law?
I meant to say, not true.
Alright, we'll talk about Suna now. Suna hinted that there's something else going on here, that I'm being...
Hey man, who knows what she's on about? I get it. She doesn't want us in the church. She's got something against us.
Who doesn't like to dance? She doesn't like to dance.
What are we gonna do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
Okay.
The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
Okay. Do we take suggestion? Tell me what's really going on and we can work from there. I can be lenient. Welcome back. We're grilling the folks in the tent here right now. I like lawman style is kind of a funny way to do it. All right, we'll take the suggestion. I don't really care. I just want to crack the case.
Really?
Of course not really. I'm a cop. Oh, shoot.
Or else,
We'll see.
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again, then finally raises his hands.
I do want to call out that we're just holding a crowbar, pretty aggressive. And the other hand, we just have a bag of bottles. No one questions that.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not going to turn the church into the wickedest club in East Revershoal.
Because we are! We totally are!
We just got to turn it into a speed lab first.
Of course.
you know, to get our foot in the door.
Why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
Not really spooky now.
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
So, what now?
This is it. Judgment time.
We can arrest him. Proceed with the club. It wouldn't work without the speed lab. Oh boy, we gotta make a decision here. Give me your cash. We don't really need money in the same way we used to need money. I like these characters. They probably shouldn't start a speed lab. Do we evict him? That's a nice middle ground, you know what I mean? Being like, hey, you know, this isn't okay, but I like you guys, so you guys can just, you know, go find somewhere else to do it. Just a club. I'll go with just a club. I'm pro club.
Yeah!
I knew it.
The would-be leader drops his spiked head between his
It's
knees.
impossible now.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for Nordic music with the Speed Lab. Now it has a fighting chance.
Oh, let's go. So Egghead really doesn't need the speed. He wants the music. I respect that. So there never was going to be a club in here.
There
huh?
needs to be a club for Nordic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't. We are running out of time. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
Let's go. Egghead. Shout out Egghead.
Okay, we'll try to do it without the drugs. We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels, and nothing but, I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
Okay.
And? What happened?
Talk to the church. I talked to the crab man.
Oh man! Who is he? What did you think?
Gave me an odd lecture about alcoholism before rambling on about mother's love. It was a bit terrifying how this person moved around, but yeah, we'll give him the straight
Really?
answer here.
Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
The guy climbs like a freak. I mean, this is probably true, but
What do you mean?
must be getting visions up there, yeah.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Of course he's a problem. He's a crab man. He did mention they didn't mind the nightclub, so yeah, that's true.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
You're gonna have to live with the crab man.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light. Yeah!
Yeah.
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She did not like the dance club idea.
What a pity. That's my favourite thing in the world. And she doesn't like it at all.
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam and into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
She made it very clear that she won't leave until her own project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
Bring down the hammer of the law. Nah, I think she's there with good intentions, I feel like.
Look at you, Honour Man.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
Coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like anodic dance music?
Could lie. Who doesn't? She does not like it.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
If it's okay with me, I can try convincing.
Excellent.
I'm not gonna muscle.
Good luck, my friend.
He smiles wide, like a replica of his friend with a large head.
Goodbye, officer.
Huh?
Anything new here?
I see you're here again. Offside, man. Did I mention getting us into the church would help?
I saw the sticker on the padlock. Tell me about it.
A sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Yeah, show it.
Oh, wow. Right on your cop ledger. You like it?
Yeah, it's cool.
It is cool, but it's also more than that. Much more.
Well, what is that supposed to be?
The dead guy smiling.
Uh-huh.
He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths. The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death.
Hardcore to the max.
Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
Yeah, thinking we should sell this. Symbol for communism. It's dead, but doesn't care.
Yeah, that interpretation holds.
Okay. I think we've exhausted the
I
subject.
guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
So how are the signs now?
Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment.
Hey, I come again.
You heard me.
We're close.
Says the young man with the tape player and the large boyadero boots. Long-shaped trees sprout roots.
True, hard, full, car! Hard car! Yeah!
This young man adds a cap. Or maybe it's not got volume. Maybe it's Oranese.
You know about him?
He moves his mouth, but sound doesn't come out. His eyes are the size of saucers. It looks like he rendered him speechless.
You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, Major Eichhead.
Wow.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I!
Begins to shake his head so everybody would understand.
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because
Egghead to the mega, the K became the G, the boy became the man. The Advent?
Was that not the puzzle? That felt like we got something done there. I guess we have a bit more to do, huh? Because for those that don't know, we actually do have an egghead puzzle.
We're close.
True, hard, full, it's hardcore.
Skibbity, skibbity.
I kind
Big
of rush through
True,
these.
hard, full, car, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega.
Okay.
Here comes the night.
Maybe not that one.
We're close.
True, hard, full, car, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega.
Internally coherent.
All car, all right, yeah.
He furrows his.
Hardcore.
The question is, what is the question?
Ooh. It would have been good if I had asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiot.
But there was a question?
Okay, that's different.
We're close.
True, hard, full, car, hardcore.
Internally coherent.
All car, all right. Gotta get the people going.
Yeah, Rick.
I hope I don't like fall
Big
asleep
cloud.
out here.
True, hard, full, car,
Nothing,
Hardcore.
nothing.
Internally coherent.
all car, all right. Gotta get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I'm also a party boy.
Two on a track, watch your back.
Watch out for the heart attack.
We're close.
True, hard,
Internally coherent.
all car, gotta get the people going.
I'm the party boy.
Hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
This is the funniest part of this game. So
We're
far.
close.
True, hardcore. Hardcore to the
Internally coherent.
all car, all right, yeah.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore.
The question is, what is the question? But there was no question.
Okay, so those are both dead ends.
We're close.
True, hard, full, car. It's hardcore.
Skibbity, skip. We're close.
True, hard, full, car. It's hardcore.
Skibbity.
Found those ones.
We're close.
True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the night.
Okay, so hardcore to the mega. I might have to start
True,
drawing this
hard,
out.
full, car. Hardcore. Yeah.
This young man or maybe it's not got volume.
You know about him?
You know Van Eyck? Good, good.
The Advent?
Is there anything we can talk to her about outside now that we know that there's some sort of connection there?
Hello again.
Oh yeah, your associates tried to use me to set up a drug lab. I'm guessing you knew of this
I
plan.
did, and I'm sorry. For what it's worth, which isn't much. You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it. I even tried not to lie to you.
Indeed, she merely tried to omit the truth instead.
Same thing.
I know, but I knew you'd see through their plan too. I'm not an idiot. I should have been able to control them, and I will in the future. I promise. May I ask, what did you tell them?
Yeah, do what you will with your dance club plans, just no drug labs, please.
Thank you. I'll get them under wraps, I promise.
I guess that's it.
Hi again. So, how things... Goodbye, officer.
Just checking to see if there's
Huh?
anything new here.
I see you're here again.
We're close. True. Hard cut. Internally coherent.
All car! All right!
He furrows his...
Hardcore! Is it though? One mind, one spirit.
I wonder if we're missing.
We're close. True. Hard.
Am I
full,
missing an answer, maybe?
Hardcore is a mega. Here comes the night. We're close. True. Hard.
All car! All right!
He furrows his...
Hard. The question is, what? But there was a.
Done that.
We're close. True. Hard. Full. Car. It's hardcore. Skibbity.
Yeah, okay, those ones are dead ends.
We're close. True.
Nothing,
Hardcore
nothing. This one's
internally
nothing.
coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yakolkata, the place to be. It's the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion. The spirit is what you feel.
I think I've
We're
got
close.
both of
True.
those now, too.
Hardcore. Internally
All car! All right!
He furrows...
hardcore. Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what's the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
He frowns. He starts bobbing his head back and forth once more. Oh, we did it. Okay. What a nightmare. So we did have to just do those, like, side little paths and then come back to the main one again. Okay, you said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
He turns pensive all of a sudden.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month and will continue pumping for the rest of 51.
Pumping.
Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
He thinks for a moment, then his expression clears.
It's like it's only ultra.
Oh, we need to move it to hyper.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
How much is the fish?
This is a serious matter. Stop talking about fish. Fish has got nothing to do with this.
Psst. You can hear the would-be leader whisper to his friend. Don't let him know he doesn't understand the fish thing.
Oh, okay. Super hardcore.
Fuck yeah, I knew it.
He seems sure, but you are left with the nagging doubt you might have overestimated the hardcoreness of that jam.
There's nothing wrong. Sometimes isn't something.
we rub
It's
this
like
back
it's.
there.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right.
It's only
not
ultra
hyper
hardcore.
It is, isn't it? I knew it. But how could it become harder core? I know the answer in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hyper, how could anything be?
I just remembered something. I'm the police. Sounds suspiciously like a question. I thought the question was, what is the question?
No! This is the answer!
I'm trying to think if anything could make it harder core.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
Oh boy, it's gonna hurt me. Think harder.
Oh yeah, he's doing it.
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
My imagination fails me.
I know, so does mine.
He laughs and shakes his head. I'm the police.
Uh-huh.
I have a job to do instead of this absurd idiocy. It's not gonna help us.
Oh. Uh-huh. Oh.
Okay, so nothing there yet. Need something extra.
Yeah!
Oh, I see. Physical instrument. Maybe your body can tell you what Arno Van Eyck's jam is missing to make it harder core. Okay. Now, are you a thought reader?
No nation, the trans nation. No war, the class war.
So you're not a thought reader, you're a communist.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Yeah, with the rebel yell.
Does that mean you're a thought
Don't be
reader?
a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Yeah, revolution imperative.
Unless you were thinking Revershow imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with X yelling. I know what you mean.
Oh, it definitely was.
That's fucked up, man. Lying like that. And a cop, too.
Yeah, why not?
I can be a communist. If you want that, do you want me to be a communist?
Please don't turn him into a communist.
Oh yeah, turn him into a communist. Come on, it would be super.
Yeah, do it. Do it, Egghead.
Aye.
You guess he's a communist now. Look at that.
Communism rules the nation.
He looks at you with an almost impossibly wide, shining grin, looking to see if you approve. Doesn't move. Yeah, right up.
Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. Your real name, Jermaine?
Dark Code Hardcore. Jermaine Egghead.
Basically, yes it is.
Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love.
Okay.
Love. In a woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. This strange, damaged feeling grows on and on. 'Cause I've never loved someone like you before.
All right, come on. Physical instrument. Let's go. We're an expert.
No, that would be silly. Your body isn't for thinking. It's for robust, wholesome things. Things like discus, javelin, and 400-meter hurdles. Discus.
Discus. Dang.
All right. Here comes the night.
So let me just check a thing here. Physical instrument. Do we have anything that increases? Yes. Oops, that was the wrong button. We can put on tank. It's half light. That's not right. So if we have the tank on, let me try
The
that again.
large-headed youth has closed his eyes, lost in the music. Sensing you, he opens them.
Good morning, comrade. Yeah!
No, okay. That one is locked till we do it. Okay, cool. That is fine. I'm gonna go out of my way to put the other shirt back on again. Bummer. At least we rolled the dice on it.
Hello again.
And Nothing else to go over there. Alright, let's head into the church. We've got a little bit of time left. Again, I think we can go till 2-ish, I think. Assuming that I can get in here. Who knows? So yeah, she's still here. Is there anything else we can do at the corner? This is obviously the spot. No, it doesn't appear so.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, anything new
swallow,
about the
you mean?
hole?
What about it?
No,
Great.
not yet.
Thanks.
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre, he wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
You don't want to make anything
Yes,
work?
anything. I don't want to make anything work.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress Accident.
Yeah, let's push.
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen. Ever again.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it.
Okay, come on. 97%. We have a bunch of pluses here. Research not going well. Discovered Fortress Accident. And we discussed it with the dice maker as well. Come on, 97.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
In before failure, yeah. I was like, here comes Trottier. Rolling on in. Listen, about your research. You mentioned earlier it's not going well. Maybe I can...
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to a boom boom. The boom boom. Fair enough. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
Alright. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help.
Okay.
It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
We might already have this, it looks like, yeah. Is this it?
No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
Okay, fair enough. What's an offsite copy and why did you need
It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She points to the glowing cube inside the machine.
She's making it extra simple for you.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
I mean, that's a great point. We'll ask that.
Oh god, not this again. It is not on site. It is in the basement. Perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all.
Basement, okay.
Basement? Sounds like it's technically still on-site.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored. We clear?
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to explain herself numerous times.
Okay, so by the old workspace, you mean the studio of Fortress Accident?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Yeah, where exactly is
There's
it?
this giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. It's there.
It's in the ice bear? Hopefully the backup is still okay. We stuck a body in there.
Don't
from
worry, you can't miss the bear. It's hideous.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying,
Oh, this is interesting. Yeah. It's been moved to a safer place. Yeah.
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the off-site copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sulislaw.
Zariza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Zariza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous.
She crosses her arms defiantly.
And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
By the way, we put a dead body in that fridge. That was what I was thinking. We found the ice cream maker, but couldn't get it open.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
Alright, dead body in the
Wait,
fridge.
what? Whose dead body?
Don't worry, I put it there temporarily. It's all part of a police investigation.
You put it there? You put a dead body inside the ice bear fridge.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Thanks for keeping me in the loop.
I love these moments in this game where you sort of accidentally talk yourself into a corner like that, and there really is no reason to let her know that, but it's too funny not to do it. That is so good. We got a experience, which is great. Why can't you do it yourself?
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means.
Are you part of the curse?
Of course not. Anyway, I don't have my keys anymore and she won't let me in.
Why does she think you're part of the curse?
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
It's so funny. What if it does emit elemental evil?
It doesn't emit. It receives. You sound just like her. She started praying when she first saw my rain. Turned to higher powers. Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic. So what I need you to do here is go have a talk with her, say that you're a policeman and need to get to the building's basement. Then bring me the offside copy. Alright? Thanks.
Okay. She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks to be an oversized pry bar.
And here's my Falsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Falsund.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Kvalsund. The legendary Kvalsund multi-tool. This is Prybar version 2.0 for professionals like you.
Ooh, for professionals. All right, let's do it. We should have enough time, I think, to make it out there. That's the piece that we're missing, or that we were missing. We've tried to open that container a few times now, and we just have not. The suggestion has been like, you need something stronger. Ew. Relax, it's not yours. You can crash every MC in Revachol. Hopefully. There is a northern part of this area that I have yet to check still, by the way. Beams are splintered. The bridge didn't collapse on its own. Artillery broke it. But yeah, we'll get to that northern spot at some point, I hope. Maybe even tonight, if we, depending on how this goes. But I feel like we need to keep the pedal to the metal, so to speak, here. And we've got just enough time, I think, to head on out to the doomed commercial area and get this thing out of the ice maker. That car we did crash, on the other hand. Having to remember how to get across certain things here. we not where I think we are? It's harder to do at night. So I don't think that the graphics in this game are like simple or anything, but they're kind of like subtle in how nice they are. Like, I really, really like them. Like, this is a very cool, very cool vibe at night, like this late at night. So there's the whirling. I think we can get in here, right? Yeah. Is it this? I think it's this.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Yeah, okay. So we've melted the ice, which is going to help, but we also need to equip the correct item here. Which is it this? Chain cutters. There's the multi-tool. Oh. Oops. Did not correctly do it. There we go. Okay, it's in our hands.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it.
Hang on. Alright. We gotta get physical instrument bumped here. Let us begin. We want the tank here on. Anything else that could be good for this? Half light. Pain threshold. Yeah, I will put that on. I guess maybe we'll just kind of deck it out with physical things for a sec here as we attempt to get this into a workable position here.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
58%. Let's go. Come on.
Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzun
Nope.
multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger.
Okay. That stinks. Okay, so time will, geez, look at this thing. I didn't realize how big it was. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, I won't sweat that then. We'll maybe come back tomorrow and have a look. And we'll understand, I'm sure. Anything new with Kuno? Oh, Kuno.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
You need to act decisively. It's Kuno. Use Kuno words.
I don't know.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to crawl up your ass!
Kuno knows which kip Kuno meant. Kuno knows all the kips. Kuno's dad's a kipped expert. Says kipped every day. 100 times a day.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on what the clip on time is. I think it will tick if we're just hanging out, but I do notice that like every few sentences that we go through, like the prompts or whatever, time will update. But I don't know exactly what it is, and I'm aware that if you read a book, and there's a bench that you can sit in as well, and it like will pass time very quickly. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It's a good question.
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
Trying to crawl out of Kuno's ass now!
Yeah? The fuck did you want anyway? You got your fuck bag down? Here, pig. We're fun now. Performance buddies.
Let's go. Kuno unzips his jacket again and pulls the pants out of the plastic.
Kuno could already see you soaring through the air like a fucking eagle. Pig's in Kuno's debt now. Money debt?
Money debt doesn't mean anything. He's just saying words. You're not in his debt.
Been waiting for you to fucking man up. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half the speed. Fuck you talking about?
You can barely see it because there's barely...
Kuno's dad...
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
Okay, Kuno's listening. Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckhead. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I was curious to see what the situation actually was with that. We do have a level up now. I'm tempted to put it into physical instrument as to try the check again, because right now the other thing too with these pants, +2 half-life. I didn't realize that. But the fallen pants are just +2 physical, or no, +1 physical instrument, +1 savoir-faire. Yeah, I think I might. How much time do we have left here? It's almost midnight, so we've got a little bit of time left.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream.
Yeah, it's a white check. Okay. Alright. Where is physical? Oh, we can't do physical instrument anymore. Oh, no. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Do we do another thought? Thoughts are fun. I like thoughts. Could also do another one into volition, because I think there's a check that we missed somewhere along the line that we could redo. Let's take a look at the map here. Encyclopedia. Abandoned lorry. Yeah, that one's tough. Door. Volition legendary. Volition. So 2 volition, 2 physical instrument. We can't do physical instrument any further at the moment. Savoir-faire. Choice. These are ones that I've done, I guess. The white ones, I think, are the ones that I have yet to go through. I think Volition's the one I'm going to put it in. Roll with that. Level up. And Y. Okay. So we will return back when it's a little bit melted. I haven't been in here for a little bit. I wonder if... a lot of these people are... This person's new. Can I talk to this person? Oh, it's a bottle. Yeah. Oh, there's something we need to talk to Garth about.
Can I help you?
I found a new bird for the whirling.
What is this thing?
Man takes the stuffed bird. It's no biggie, I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm not gonna cop. I want to apologize for breaking the great school by bringing you this ruffed grouse.
Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. Well, I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
Okay. That is good. If Class A is still out there. I'm running back in here briefly because... Oh, never mind. I'm not. I am absolutely not doing that. We can do another volition check here. Classy. Hey, Daniel. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. It looks like she's not around. I don't think I have any volition. Items here, do I? No. No, I don't.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Did this work? No.
This time, something cracks inside.
Oh, it did pass, though.
It is an unbelievably satisfying sound. It seems like the brackets broke inside.
Let's go. Oh boy, what is in here? I get to see the footage. So I saw your tweet that was on your most recent video, and I have it on my to watch list. I only saw the screenshot from the tweet, but I am fascinated by this like Indiana Jones FMV game. I'm completely fascinated by it. It's on my to watch list. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side. Oh boy.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Someone's been back here recently.
The dust has not settled again where these footprints have been made. The displacement in this dusty hell tells a story.
Oh, what does it mean? Well, Crouch studied the footprints, yeah.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines.
We need to switch back to some interfacing equipment.
One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways. Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43. It could be a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man. This is, unfortunately, the worst, most vague shoe size there is.
Well, we're hitting the checks at least for now. This print doesn't look like odd sole. Yeah, okay, so one person went back and forth.
The footprints go up the length of the room and back down. That is all they do.
Okay, it doesn't look like odd
The
sole.
footprints are of one type. They do not congratulate you for correctly recognizing what type they are not.
Fair enough. So much cheese in that footage, you'll have to bring your own wine. Oh, that's very good. I can't wait to check it out. That's on my weekend YouTube catch up, I think. Oh, very exciting. Doesn't look like the workers' boots from the hanging, does it?
The footprints do not speak. They simply exist here, a product of the dust, just as the footprints outside are a product of the mud and apparently different shoes.
Wonder if this is better to do with Kim, because it seems like a conversation.
The footprints are still there. They have told their story.
What does this mean?
Neither the footprints nor the dust speak their secrets, but you know It means that someone has been back here.
Okay, so let's quickly make these changes that I should have done earlier. We didn't fail anything, I don't think, but it would be good, for instance, to be like, let's see, Shivers I think would be better than Physical Instrument at the moment. That's whatever. Drama, nah, we're good. Empathy, drama. Encyclopedia, oh, but we want perception. I think perception is good. Interfacing, yeah, we'll take that, because I think that right now we have half-light ones. Logic could be good. Logic could be good. What is our current set? Visual calculus. Yeah, we'll keep visual calculus up right now. Inland Empire. Patrol cloak. Interfacing. Yeah, those are probably better. Yeah, interfacing 2 are better for sure. 2 half-light. Yeah, we'll keep our fallen pants on. Empathy. Drama. Right now we're at pain threshold. +2 drama could be good. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, let's keep looking. Pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted. Oh. Pinball maker's coat? I love new clothes. Okay, what do we get here? +1 empathy, +1 hand-eye coordination. Okay, and that would be verse, I guess, our cop visual calculus jacket. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave our normal jacket on for now, but that's really good to know. That'll come in super handy. Schematics for a pinball machine. Futurism themed. Boxes of tools and replacements for parts line. Shells. Small windows taped shut with black plastic. Not see outside. Oh, hello, hello, hello.
This seems to be some kind of workshop for fixing up pinball machines a long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now.
Okay, that doesn't look like that pinball machine will ever get fixed.
Pinball hasn't enjoyed a heyday for 15 or 20 years.
It used to be a pinball shop.
Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade. A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf, and it has been forgotten. Now there is only one working machine in the main hall. The rest is lost to dust. Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Whirling in Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all left over from...
As the dice maker said, yes, it all fits. Not that it has anything to do with the case, but it is a nice connection.
We'll take it.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Could this mean the Whirling in Rags really is part of the Doom commercial area?
It would mean that. And God would not like that. He should probably be made aware that his establishment is part of the neighborhood ghost story.
Okay. That's really funny. Okay. Alright, well I guess we'll keep going. What's this? Oh, check it out. It's the room behind the blue
elevator
door.
Is dimly lit by a bulb, smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88. This elevator must have been used to transport pinball machines to and from the upstairs workshop.
So I wanted to go back up because I realized I saw the little tooltip that it's like equip the flashlight in low light areas, which was upstairs, is pretty low on light, so I didn't want to miss anything, but I guess this is quite a check here. Elevator door.
There are large
Control
rectangular
screen.
buttons. Monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
Nice. Would a pinball machine really fit in here?
Just about. If tilted precisely, for a small elevator, this one is surprisingly nice. The ancient golden bowl gutters in the dark.
What were you used for,
The
elevator?
deep scratches on the floor suggest it was used as a freight elevator for transporting heavy machinery and one man.
Let's go up. Okay, we did get an autosave. I guess it's not as dark as I recall it being. But what I will do is I want to go to tools and pop this sucker on there. I just want to see if there's anything I'm missing. The wrong Johnny. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you very much for the raid. Nice to see you again. I hope you had a great stream. Welcome, welcome. Some more Disco Elysium. We've just cracked into this previously secret area of the Whirling in Rags, the kind of like place that we start this game. And yeah, the mystery is afoot. But yeah, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing some Fate of Atlantis speedrunning earlier. The pinball is white Diora. The back glass shows a female figure in mourning. No PB tonight, but we did have a lot of very spicy runs. So it's been a good day. Note, NB, the spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. And 5 real, we'll take that. Okay, let's check the pinball machine here, I guess.
Over there, in the corner.
Yeah, the pinball machine.
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
It's lit. Yeah, Disco Elysium has been super, super fun. It's so much game. I love it. It is really, really cool. It's like very weird. Now that I've kind of wrapped my head around what, like kind of how it works, it is extremely cool. I really, really like it. Let's pull out the machine here.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated.
Okay.
Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Let's take the text here.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Windy. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Inspect the playing
The
field.
theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the goats?
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Okay. And really quick, because this is going to almost certainly need hand-eye coordination, let's do a little quick change here. First off, do we have anything that increases our hand-eye coordination that we have on now that I should be aware of? No. Okay. So we know we have this cool new jacket, hand-eye coordination +1. Composure. That'll help. Interfacing, it might just be +1 reaction speed. Okay, cool. This is a look once again.
Over there, in the corner. not just any. Cornelius Gordy, get the game on, finger boy. Those flippers are ready.
All right, let's do it. Let's play.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease.
That's what we want. Need to get back into it. I feel like this is a game that might take a minute to like remember what's going on, because like there are so many paths happening. Like there's one story, but like so many, I don't know. It's like, it feels so much bigger than it actually is. It's so cool. You should definitely do it. I don't know. I've been enjoying it. All right, and catch you later, Summer. Have a good rest of your night. Enjoy the VOD when you get around to it.
Go, go, finger boy.
Getting pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Yeah, let's aim.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine.
Ooh.
Something glass. The words "Pale Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening. There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
I mean, 8%, that's pretty rough. Let's do it.
Ah, if you can't even see it.
Rolled a 7 as well. Or was that a 9?
The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing, finger boy.
Dang. Okay. Well, that was fun, though. That was a red check, so we won't get to do that one again, but we did what we could
You
here.
see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The cobalt blue surf old cobalt. It leads to a side building. The door does not. The door does not.
Okay, so we can't get through that door yet. It doesn't appear that there's another way out. So we have to go up and over. I've also just realized that it's 1 a.m. in the game, and locally. So we may, at this point, need to make a
You
run
clearly see
back
footprints in the...
to our place of rest. Our little apartment that we got. Okay, cool. Oh, no. No. Can we please go down the stairs? Sometimes it's really hard to get the exact thing that you need to navigate to using the controller. Okay. So if Gart is still here, I will have the conversation with Gart, and then we're gonna have to book it.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
As we shine a flashlight into his face. He loves that. It's another thing.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
What if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I do hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
The flashlight directly in his face is just Very on par for this game. I love it. Are you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Oh, skeletons. Pinball machines.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
You wanna play? I might be up for
No,
that.
I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business related, about how much money he could make of one.
If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut.
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. Well, the machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
Well, let's give him the even worse news, which is a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret back room next to Classy's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machine.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the Whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
Been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
Yeah, and you're part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
Oh, so you know of it.
Everyone knows of it.
So the Whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in Building B. You should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't
I've
reach you.
been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
Is that already a sign of decline?
It's a sign of the Whirling in Rags not being part of the doomed commercial area. If anything, we're revitalizing this neighborhood.
Though perhaps the Whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost.
He steadies his voice.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
Care about this place, huh?
Yeah. It's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way. Especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way. Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Aha!
Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation. Maybe even a promotion.
Yes, who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
Oh. Okay, who named it the Whirling?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
Ooh, you did.
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song. Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
What about the other cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
I'm pretty sure we laid into him about a lot of that stuff.
He's
No wonder he doesn't
hesitating,
like it.
not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him.
Yeah. And the others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the Whirling.
Too bad it's all doomed. Good luck. Good luck to you.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Against the doom, it's implied.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up? Yes?
All right. Well, this guy's still hanging out in here, huh? Hello.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Composure, we have a check that we have goofed around with. Is there anything in here? We haven't really explored this area because it's sort of been locked away. Looks like we're good. Alright, so let's see if we can make it back to our spot. It's pretty much the end of the evening. Actually good we brought the flashlight out. This is helping me a lot. But it really does get dark in the evening here. Which you'd expect, of course. Oops, I think I got stuck somewhere. Here we go. Run into the one thing here. That's very good. Oh, you're still out. Interesting. Anything new with you?
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's in your mind, officer?
Looking for someone else.
Who?
Oh. We've already
Well,
talked
how
about
can
this.
I assist you then, officer?
That's my motor carriage. See, by the way. It's not gonna be a
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
I wasn't feeling it. Yeah. I got drunk and apparently drove it into the sea.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
Are you suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor
Aye.
carriage?
Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
Well, what an odd thought. Maybe I
Why
should.
odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
It's going to be quite a few years before nature is able to completely take care of a motor carriage. You could always come back in a few months and see if you still want to give it a proper send-off.
Pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area or...
I understand, believe me. I really do. I think about all the frivolous side activities I could be doing every time I go out there with my nets. But daydreaming is a rich man's game. At sea, you can't afford to be careless and dream. Anyway, what are we talking about here again?
Right, that's a nice conversation. I suppose it's time to wrap it up.
The old woman still sits in her chair. The buzz of electric lights blends together with the slow rumble of the
1:30
ocean
a.m.
waves at night.
You're still up.
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older.
She sloshes the water in the bucket around for a bit.
My suggestion is don't. Don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough. What's troubling your mind?
Okay, that's it.
It's getting cold, this late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that is a great idea.
On the table, you see a bowl of water.
Already done the shaving, for better or worse. We are almost to another level up, which is exciting to see. We do have a number of volition checks that we can do again. The doorbell is one that I could have checked. I forgot about it. Class A will be back out again during the day, I suppose. So maybe when we run into Kim, we'll pop up there and take a look. Anything else on that side? No, I guess that's that. And we'll keep checking stuff as we can. All right. So I'm gonna save, and we will pick up day 4 on our next session, which will be on Tuesday. We of course have our usual Spin Sunday stream on Sunday, where we've got a whole bunch of fun stuff to do. But